Most people think snacking is the reason they're not losing fat, but what if I told you you can snack daily while hitting your fat loss goals? If you do it the right way. Be sure to stick around till the end where I'll talk about the most overlooked ways to still snack while hitting your fitness goals, something that most people just don't talk about. So let's hop right into it. So when our cravings hit, it is so easy to just grab our favorite snack and go all in. And the big thing we want to be really mindful of is pairing our snacks with filling high volume foods to still enjoy what we're craving but not overeat. And here's what I mean. I'll go through some examples in a little bit. So just to put it into perspective, snacks like, let's just say chocolate, for example, that alone are super calorie dense and not filling. And that's because it's super high in fats and sugar. Those paired together spike our blood sugar, it gives us continued cravings, and it doesn't keep us full for that long. And it's almost guaranteed that you're gonna overeat and you'll be hungry again in no time. So what we want to do, the first thing we want to do is we want to add foods with protein, fiber, or volume, which will keep you fuller, it'll keep cravings in check, and it'll prevent you from going over your calories. Okay, so I'm gonna go through 3 examples. These are super simple. Now, instead of having a full bar of chocolate, let's say you're craving like Kit Kat or something, instead of having like a full Kit Kat bar, have half of the Kit Kat, but then also have some Greek yogurt and some berries. Fill your stomach up with some water as well. The reason for this is once your tongue tastes a little bit of that sugar or whatever the snack is that you've been craving, you'll get that fix, but then you pair it with the protein, the fiber, the hydration, that's gonna fill your stomach. And I'm telling you, once you have your stomach full and you've had a little bit of your snack, you're not gonna have the urge to eat anymore just because you've hit the satisfaction and you're gonna just move on with your day. So another example, let's say you're craving cookies. Instead of having like a whole row of Oreos, maybe have 2 or 3, but have some cottage cheese with that, maybe have a banana after that. Again, have some water, something to hydrate and fill your stomach. That way, again, you fill your stomach, you get the fix, and you move on, okay? Third example here, let's say you're craving something savory. Instead of having a full bag of chips, have, a handful, maybe 1 serving, but then also have some veggies. Let's say you have some carrots, some cucumbers, some celery, whatever it is, maybe buy a Greek yogurt based spinach dip instead of a regular full fatty, queso or regular dip. That way it's a lot lower in calories. There's a little bit of protein. It's going to keep you full, but same thing here. Again, overemphasizing having smaller portion of the snack that we're craving and then pairing it with other things that are whole food based to fill the stomach. Another one here, ice cream. We all love our ice cream, and we can either have, a pint of Ben and Jerry's, which would, again, not keep us full for very long. It would hit the craving, but then we'd be hungry again. So maybe have a scoop or 2, and then maybe pair it with some fruit or a protein shake. Again, it doesn't have to be complicated, but just being mindful really helps in the long run. Now, this is an absolute cheat code. What we want to do is make smart swaps. So let's say we're craving chips, for example. What we want to do if we're dieting is choose better snack alternates. So instead of choosing a Lay's chip, which has, super high in fat, no protein, maybe choose something like a Quest protein chips. Each bag has 20 grams of protein. It's about the same calories, but it's going to keep you full for longer because it has that protein. It's going to work towards your fat loss goals because you're keeping that protein in check. So really important to make smart swaps. Same thing, let's say you're craving a Haagen-Dazs bar. You can get a Yasso bar for half or a third of the calories. You can even probably have 2 Yasso bars for the same amount of calories as 1 regular Haagen-Dazs bar. It's gonna be a better macronutrient breakup, aka it's gonna be less sugar, it's gonna be more protein, it's gonna be less calories overall, and it's gonna help you stick to your goals while hitting that craving. So when in doubt, make smart swaps. If you want a full list of swaps that you can make for your snacks, I have a list of roughly 20 that you can make for savory snacks, sweet snacks. It'll be in the description, so make sure you grab it. So I hope you got some value out of this, and we'll see you in the next video.